Something like 97% of all Broadway productions have had a Jewish writer or composer. Why is it such a Jewish art form?
Let's go back to the 20s. Well, what is it that makes the Yiddish theater happen? Why that? There are other theatrical traditions. There's something about what happens when you look at Yiddish theater. That was an important way to express ourselves. We're storytellers. To be storytellers that way, to embody those stories so that we gather a whole bunch of people, we sit them down in seats and we say, this is your story, and we tell it. But when you look at Yiddish theater, it doesn't look different than a Broadway show. You think about how those people on Second Avenue in those theaters eventually became the people who moved uptown to these Broadway theaters. They are the DNA of what musical theater is. And when I talked earlier about sort of how we get whitewashed out of it, I think ultimately anything that makes a lot of money is going to be co-opted by the larger culture.
Right.
Broadway musicals have been and are being even more sort of co-opted by the larger culture because they can make a lot of money. If it's 90%, the reason is because we just knew the rules. And now it's been, 100 years and other people are learning the rules or changing the rules or doing it or understanding it. But, it was our game for a long time. It was our vocabulary. This is the way our people have always told stories and communicated.